Hey guys, Zilling here from TheSneakyBros and welcome to a brand new episode of the Clay Soldiers Civilization project. Today's episode is going to be all about the Terracotta Blues. Last episode I said that they would be completely 100% finished. I was lying, as I always do. Now the reason is because Europa decided that the blues needed a bit of change to them. They weren't how she originally imagined them to be, so she's decided to do some changes, some really cool changes, which I'm sure you'll notice straight away that the front entrance has changed as well, and it just looks a hell of a lot better than it used to. I mean, it was already looking amazing as it was, but then Europa wanted to take that step further and do an even better job. So I'm going to show you the thought process if I can get my cameras right here. Yeah, I'll leave the cursor on, I think. But the front entrance has been changed. Instead of like the wooden sticks or whatever at the front, it looks a lot more grander now. And I believe, quote me if I'm wrong in the comments down below, because I'm sure I am, but this kind of gateway here was believed to be the gateway to heaven, or, you know, I'm not 100%, but I believe this is some kind of gateway to heaven, as it's called. Then we've got some funky lights here, which Europa came up with a design with, which is an anvil, some glowstone, and then a daylight sensor, which we've used quite a lot here as well. Then you've got the door hatches as well, which actually suit the project really nicely. So these lights kind of light up the whole area now, so they're kind of scattered everywhere. So at night time it really does give certain areas a really nice glow, and obviously, like I said in the last episode, it really bounces those colours off, which we haven't used in the past for other civs, should I say. She's added some more kind of sugar / rice paddies, whatever we're going to call them. I think we're just going to stick with sugar cane right now. The warehouse, like I said in the last episode, it's good. I like it. I like this build. I'm going to keep it. On the other hand, I do not like what I built here. It just doesn't fit in. It doesn't look good. It makes a noise. You can't really hear it, but it does make a hell of annoying noise, because obviously the mine carts are bashing against each other, and it just looks ugly. It doesn't serve a purpose, so I'm going to get rid of that. Next episode is more than likely going to be the finished blues, I promise. I said that last time, but you know, things happen, things change, and you know, I personally do not like this build. It is hideous. I'm going to get rid of it completely. I know what's going to go in its place, and you're going to like it a lot better. It's going to look a lot better as well. It's just going to fit with the theme of the Terracotta Blues better, because that right now is just, I don't know what it is. It's just a disaster. Okay, so Europa has been very hard at work, like I said. So what do we have here? She has built, like I said in the last episode, she has built a place where the clay soldiers can dye different colours. So they've got that factory there, and then they've got a bakery over there. So first up, we're going to have a look at the factory place where they do all the dyes. So the terraforming of the land, once again, 10 out of 10. Europa did all of this. And here you got a mini waterfall here, and this is where they pump up the water. It doesn't really make any logical sense of it being a waterfall and pumping up the water. They'll be using a lot of power, but you know, we're the TheSneakyBros, we don't care. So here's the dyeing place, and obviously they've got all the dyeing racks there of all the different colours for all the civs, where they can make multiple trades, and then they just dip the dye in, dip the fabric in, and they create the dye. And this is where they pump up that magical water, which uses a hell of a lot of power. So yeah, they've got just a lever system going on here. It looks very nice. Thank you, Europa, for this build. It really fits in. It's what I imagined it to be, and the terraforming of the place here looks really, really awesome. we're going to have this kind of design, but it's going to be kind of connected and entwined between the different buildings here. So they're not going to be completely white in the finished build. They'll look more like this. With, I'm thinking water really goes well with the Terracotta Blues. So I'm thinking there's going to be a lot more open areas of water kind of entwined within the buildings. Very nice. And Europa has also added a different roof design because she thought, you know, the roofs were already looking amazing, but she was like, hey, why not? So she added all daylight sensors to major buildings, which it works. It works really well, actually. So next up, we're going to have a look at the bakery, which I said I wanted to build, but Europa was like, nah, you do a poor job of buildings that like that factory over there, so I'm going to take over, and I'm glad she did. So here you see is a very basic bakery here with some cakes and some bread and some cookies and some pie, with some furnaces here so the cooks can cook away. Should I say the chefs can cook? Chef. And obviously here you have a furnace here, or an oven. There you go, that's the proper term, an oven, because it's a bakery. And then we got some more of those lights here, and I'd just like to show this off, but Europa has replaced all the outings of the buildings with the daylight sensors. It just brings out the buildings more. It separates them from the darker wood as well, so it's just not one bland dark wood. It's it makes them stand out with like a highlighter pen. That's how I like to imagine it as. Obviously you've got another gateway to the heavens here, and this is the Terracotta Blues Palace. Europa has been very hard at work once again, and I'm pretty sure she's finished with this now. Obviously the main way that the Terracotta Blues, they like to rest, they like to sit down on carpets instead of chairs, but obviously the Emperor, he likes to sit on a chair, because he's the Emperor and he can do whatever he pleases. And then around the outside we have a very, very peaceful, a very nice kind of zen garden going on here. Indoor garden, very nice, very relaxing. And then this is where the cool stuff happens, is, oh, nice pictures, awesome pictures. And then over here they've gone one step further with the maps. Obviously you saw in a couple of episodes ago how the Greys, you know, the ghost spirits, like bonus civ, they had a map. Well, the Terracotta Blues decided to go a step further and map out pretty much the entire island. Every civ here is visible, obviously apart from the Nether Reds, but they're underground. Same with the Dwarves. But yeah, the Terracotta Blues, they have their geography mapped out pretty well here, I would say, and maybe this gives a major edge on any battles that will happen in the near future. Got some suits of armor here, and then this is the war table. This is where they'll discuss their matters. Once they've looked at the map, they'll place their coordinates down here and they'll get to work. Then up there is just this is just a watchtower. If I can get up here, it's just a simple watchtower to look over the palace. Alright, so I believe if I can get down this ladder, I believe that is it for the Terracotta Blues. You know, once again, Europa, she's really, really good at building this themed of Civ. She's done such a fantastic job. So make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Has Europa done a good job? Is there any more ideas you want us to do in the next episode for the Terracotta Blues? Because there is going to be one more episode, like I said before, which is going to replace that ugly thing there, which I'm kind of embarrassed about. But hey, this is how we learn to do better builds, right? Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. We're coming to the end of Season 3. My dog is climbing all over me right now. Spartacus, get down. Good boy. Alright. Okay, so we're coming to the end of Season 3, like I said. The map download will be coming to you very soon as well, and there'll also be competitions. There'll be loads of them, loads of competitions. So if you want more information about these competitions in the near future, we'll be announcing them via a video and via our Discord channel. So make sure to click the link in the description to join our Discord channel, because that's where we are most of the time. Anyway guys, give this video a like, subscribe to the Sneaky Bros, and as always, I'll see you next time.